Hey folks, good morning today and welcome to the Garage of Pain and Dreams, which is back open again. It's where I'm training my clients, doing some rehab work, doing some therapy work. So today I just want to talk about this. You've probably noticed the channel's been rebranded as Chaos Calisthenics, and I just want to talk about this concept of chaos and why you must embrace chaos when it comes to pursuing your health and fitness goals. And this is because nothing ever looks like the way we plan it. We have an ideal picture of every scenario in our minds, how each day is going to play out, how each event is going to take place, what we're going to say in those events, how people are going to react to us. So we already have a mental narrative or a mental story about what's going to happen that day, that week, that month. Now, I don't know if you've noticed this, but these predictions, these stories, are never true. Not only that, they're mostly wildly inaccurate. Now, I think they come from a hunter-gatherer response, and it's mostly worst case scenario. We're mostly imagining worst case scenario. Why? Because back in the day, if anything bad was going to happen, it was probably going to be really bad. So I don't think our brains, in terms of prediction, do stuff in shades of grey. It's kind of everything's terrible, or it's going to be completely fine. And I don't know if you've noticed this as well, but usually when you're sitting in the evening with your feet up relaxed, it's easier to not tell yourself stories because the day's done. I wonder if that evolved from sitting around campfires and, you know, once you got to the fire at night or back into the cave, usually the risk of being destroyed by nature was probably drastically reduced. So I wonder if it's evolutionary or if it's just something that happens. But anyway, is this the concept I want to get across today, is embracing this chaos. And life is chaos, and actually chaos is the ultimate design. It's how we arose, it's how cellular organisms, the first cellular organisms arose, the Big Bang that started the world. Chaos is the ultimate form of planning, it's the ultimate form of design, because when you embrace the nature of chaos, you're never going to struggle to keep on track with the things that you want to bring into your life, because you'll be adaptable and ready for change, because change is pretty much the only thing that can be guaranteed in your life. It's always going to change. Now we want to fight this and we want things to stay the same, and that creates a great deal of pain for us. So if we can just relax, and even when you think mentally about going with the flow of things, you feel your body soften and relax. And just everything feels like it has a lot less seriousness to it, a bit more humour and a bit more playfulness. So this is the idea that I want to get across, is embrace the concept of chaos and let go of this need to tightly control everything, because it's never going to be a reality. And we project our mind into the future at a time when we will be able to control things. And if you've been alive for a reasonable period of time, you must have noticed that period where you finally get control, when everything's finished and you can finally relax and, oh yeah, my life's done now, that never comes. Like, think about how much your brain has kind of put that off into the distance throughout your entire life. And what's actually happening is a succession of things coming into our... It's a cloth. Shouldn't have been doing some cleaning. So it's just a succession of things coming into our field of view, and coming into us, in front of us, as a task that must be either ignored or taken care of. So this goes along with the Taoist philosophy of Wu Wei, of just flowing with life, seeing what it brings and working around that. Now, I'll make more on these videos, like how you can adapt your diet to be more in a flow state, and how you can adapt your training to be in more of a flow state, and just go with what you're being given. Not resist reality, flow with reality, because if you're swimming with the current of a river, I'm sure you're going to go, I'm not a very good swimmer, but hopefully this analogy works. If you're swimming with the current of a river, you're going to find you can swim a lot faster, whereas if you're swimming against it, it's this, right? You're hitting up against a brick wall all the time. So I hope you like that video, guys, and I hope you like the new direction of the channel. Check out the link below. I just published my first ebook on Amazon, so it's called An Ode to the Iron. It's about my kind of journey with strength training, what's got me to to my way of thinking now, so I'd really appreciate it if you could check it out. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. See you again soon.